welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a Hilka Wise clown. I'm an empath, light worker, intuitive. We all are. Some people just have more distractions than others. I don't have a lot. I'm seeking constantly for distractions to learn and educate myself, because shit's just freaking weird. I've always been interested in self-awareness and consciousness and all of those things, and all the things that people made fun of me for, you know. It's just a weirdo. I've always been just a weirdo. I don't mind. Because I don't tell me I'm a weirdo. Other people do, and when I look at what they're in line with, I think, you're a weirdo too. Only thing is I vibe for the light, for love, and everybody being all safe and secure, and I just want people to be warm when it's cold and cool when it's hot, if that's so they so desire. You know, there by the grace of God go I, and I ain't never been into organized religion. I just take what I can use and leave the rest, and I've studied on a lot of religion from all over the world, and they all say the same thing. Don't be a dick. Don't be a greedy, self-serving freaking asshole. And all the shit and money you collect ain't gonna get you to heaven. Not that I believe that heaven is real. I look at the solar system, space as freaking dark matter, DNA. That's how I look at it. As above, so below. All that empty space in between our neutrons and protons. That's our conscious. And how we vibe, it's what attracts us to the data that we collect and what we put on our scenery, you know? I mean, yeah, nature, nurture, all that. It's all a spectrum, you know? It's all how we process information and collect our data. So along with this entombment, I gotta say this, because I don't want to, but it's the right thing to say. Even though I don't want to, you know? I've been saying this whole time. I talked some trash about that president that's being laid to rest, and, you know, the fact of it, the way I have to look at it is, you know, if I'm going to thank everybody that is contributing their light this time, I got to thank him too. Because the way I see it is, our dash in between on our tombstone or whatever, the years that we've lived, that dash in there, it, however many points and connections of love we made when we transition, or low vibrations, the evil shit too, you know, it's all added. It all goes into its pot at the end of collection. You know what I mean? Like, all of who we are goes in to add to the collective of good consciousness or greedy, evil, freaking monetary, materialistic bullshit. Anyway, and it's not that I don't believe in having nice things. I just would share all the shit that I have with it. It wouldn't be mine. It would be fucking collective, you know? How cool would it be if you could just have a library of cars, like, because I fucking love to drive, but I don't want to own those things. I freaking am such a gearhead. When I drive, I picture all of the mechanics going on. All systems go at the same time. I'm an intuitive, I'm an empath, I'm a freaking esoteric Sherlock Holmes. We all are. Everybody is. Everybody is. People just ignore it because they listen to what other people have told them about themselves, and that's one thing I never have. I never believe what people told me about me, because people don't see me how I see me. I don't know what it is about people, but how people see you is more about them. It has nothing to do with you. So people, it's like they meet me, I don't know. I don't have a lot of longevity. It's like people dip in and flash on. It's like there's a connection, and then well, that was nice for a second. Better go make another video. Anyway, what else? There was a 7.6 earthquake last night. New Caledonia. I can pronounce things wrong. But, little tsunami, 2.4 feet rose. Not too bad. No loss of life as far as I know. But, you know, and there's, of course, several after after the fact, after math facts, aftershock. Tomorrow's the freaking new moon in Libra here in the Pacific Standard Time Zone. Fucking just shit's gonna be weird, dude. Shit's gonna just, it already is. Every day it gets weirder and weirder, and it just happens in such a short amount of time. There's just so much to process. You know, sometimes I watched The Good Doctor last night. Love that. I think like him. I think like him. He thinks like me. I would like to meet more people that think like that, and I would like to build a better world with them, because I can't seem to find my frequency to get shit done, you know? Mom was like upset. She was watching an episode of Grey's Anatomy this morning. As a young girl, she was in prison. She was having a baby. The mom was going to take it. And it started to get me to thinking. I'm like, you know, this California, they say that every inmate, it costs $70,000 to house every inmate, you know, and take care of their medical bills. Well, it only costs $100 to go to the dentist, you know what I mean? But, or to get your teeth cleaned. Preventive, folks. Preventive. I'm big on dental hygiene, too. If you want to keep them. I want to keep my choppers. I've spent $5 grand, dude. I had really crooked teeth, and that's something I did for myself in my late 30s. And some days I'm kind of sad, but that I did it, because I had the same top 2 teeth as Jewel, but today I'm okay with it. It's alright. Bearded choppers. Anyway, so they say, and then I'm thinking, so why do all these bureaucrats, if they say $70,000 for a person that lives in a rat cage to live, why don't they max out their wages of $70,000? How come, why don't we just cap, if everybody makes, you know, the same amount, or whatever, you know? Like really? Because, like, there's all these advantages to some, and other people don't have none, and all this overstimulation is leaving me like the freaking Good Doctor in the fetal position last night at the end, when it was just like, it was that freaking light buzzing. And I know that. Oh, God, I know that. Buzzy buzz. I know that when you're just, like, trying to do it all, just, there's so much stimuli going on, there's so many things happening at once, and then it's just that one little distraction that just... But I can't afford to do that, because I take care of Mom, and I don't get days off, holiday pay, all that stuff. Hell, good luck trying to get any kind of freaking bureaucratic business done between the months of mid-October and, I don't know, mid-January or something like that. Yeah, they take a lot of time off because they can. Nothing ever gets done. You want to know why so many people are homeless? Because fucking bureaucrats are never in the office to do their shit. Or they just don't feel like it. And this is all the weird shit that's coming out with this new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. Good luck with that. If you're an asshole, your life's going to get freaking shitty. It is. And it's going to do it in really freaking weird ways. That's the part that I like. This stuff is happening, and it's so weird how the truth always comes out. Dude, you can't lie. That's the thing, is like, people have gotten away from it for so long that they started lying about this, just like people lie for dumb stuff. Just to lie. A lot of people lie just to freaking lie. Just to see if people will fall for it. I hate people like that. I fucking hate liars. So, I guess it's okay I don't have a lot of friends, because, you know, I'm just freaking exhausted trying to freaking, are you a good person or a bad person? And I guess, you know, the way I look at it is, the more people come in line with me that vibe the way that I do, the more I'll freaking make connections with people that are actually gonna last, you know? They just don't stick. It's because, you know, I guess it's hard to act like you vibe high if you really don't. I don't know. I just want to learn. I seek to learn. I seek to educate. And that's why I'm so stoked that I have astrology right now, because everything is so freaking weird, dude. I cried this morning already. Just always in your feels and fluid, and just let it go. And because I feel shit for the collective. For everyone. Like the main vein, I feel for that. And there's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. There's a lot of people that don't know what's this esoteric stuff, and always was told that it was just nonsense, so now they're just crazy. So if you're gonna be crazy, why live, right? So then they're just killing themselves. Because if you look around, look at the world, Except I do know it's changing. Look at the president of Venezuela. President of Venezuela. The president of Venezuela. I'm so excited about this guy. He freaking... Was it? I could be wrong. Maybe it's not the president of Venezuela. Okay, so there's Argentina? Damn it. I will update. I'll put it in the note. I'll put it in my description. Anyway, he's freaking selling the presidential plane because it costs like $1 billion or whatever. Or he's selling it for, maybe he's selling it for $1 billion. But he's gonna fly a coach. The president's gonna fly a coach. Could you imagine if all the bureaucrats, you know, or if they just video conference instead of flying all over the United States, spraying their shit in the freaking sky? It's refrigerant. You wanna know what? Yeah, it's like fucking refrigerant, dude. Yeah, it's why it feels like we're in a refrigerator. I'm in Oregon, and it's like 20 degrees right now outside. No, that's warmer than that, but it's been freaking cold. I'm cold. I got like 3 layers on. So, anyway, whatever weird shit you see, there's going to be a lot of plot twists. There's going to be people, you're going to be like, this is, of all the weeks of all, this whole entire year of what the fucks, I promise you it's going to be this week. So, just believe what you see. Don't freaking try and resist it. Like last night, I took the dogs out. I'm looking through, like, a light through the trees. I thought it was a star, but it freaking kept changing colors. Green, red, like, it kept changing colors, and it wasn't moving. And I was trying to get all kinds of viewpoints but I couldn't see it through the tree, and I wasn't willing to leave my backyard to go do it. But it just kept flickering, like, and I have good eyesight. Not from, I mean, I can see, you don't need to see sharp to see color, is what I'm trying to say. So it was clear that the colors on it were changing. And this stuff, and I'm just like, hey, that's cool, because ever since I was a kid, when I went out, I looked for UFOs. So I've always, so it's cute that everybody's like all big on to look at what's in the clouds now, because I've been doing that for freaking 44 years. But it's nice that people are catching on. I just wish that they would catch on a little bit quicker. So what are you gonna do? Sit and wait, bounce a little bit, listen to some music, eat some good food, and keep on keeping on. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.